Yes.
Fouls on number 24, Sarah Nichols. Her first, team number 3.
As Pistol lays good. Pistol with her 6th point of the game so far.
Yeah, she's leading the way for West here so far. It's 8-4. Last chance for Chesapeake.
3 seconds
Long
left.
three from
No
Isaacs.
good.
No good. And that will do it for the first quarter. Only 8-4 through 1. West leads over Chesapeake. So like we were saying, not much offense from either team in that first quarter. Braylee Pistol, she leads all scorers with 6. And then obviously Isaacs, she knocked down the free throws to get Chesapeake on the board at all. So far in this one, it's looking like Chesapeake is going to have to find a way to score the basketball. They are certainly missing their best player. Isaac's been trying, but it's been a lot of just half-court sets trying to create open shots, and they haven't been able to really do much of it yet.
Yeah, I would have to totally agree with you there. You know, Pistol has 6 of the 8 West Senators points, and Abigail Isaacs has all of Chesapeake's points so far. So this is a 2-player game on both sides.
Pretty much. And obviously looking to change that. Obviously, I think Carver has the other 2 on free throws. Yep. So.
And there's only been, 2 to 3 jump. Not even. I don't even know if there's been a jump shot made. It's been layups.
No, it's been all layups so far. So looking to get some offense going. Chesapeake comes out with the ball out top is Sierra Nichols. West back into man-to-man. Or no, they're still in that 2-3. Looking down low. Isaacs in the post. It's thrown away. Nichols thought about the 3. Now swing to the opposite side, and it's taken away. Pistol running in transition. Pistol spin move. Can't finish it. Nice rebound there by Mitchell. Now we're going to have a jump ball.
That would have been a nice.
And West will take control of the possession.
That would have been nice. A nice little finish there for Pistol if she could have made that.
So Kayla Throckmorton is in the game now.
Senior for the West Senators. There's not that many seniors on this West Senators team.
No, they're fairly young. Definitely still a lot of growth, and for a good team, that's a welcome sign.
Yeah.
Carver goes to Wisman. Thought about going to Lawless in the post. Now they'll reset with Pistol. She gives it to Throckmorton, and now they want to go to Lawless. That one will be tipped, and it goes the way of Chesapeake.
Yeah.
So they're going to say Lawless, last one to touch it, and Chesapeake will take control of the basketball.
If you're Chesapeake, you just got to try to get a play maybe for Isaacs. Let her shoot that 3. You just got to hope that goes in.
Yeah, they've gotten decent looks so far in this one, but they haven't been able to knock one down yet. Throwing in the post, and Lawless will take it away. Pistol thought about pushing for a moment. Now she'll pull it out and reset. Pistol swing over to Wisman. Wisman out top with it, spinning. Long 2, no good. On the floor with it, Isaacs, she's the last one to touch it, but they're going to say that Pistol got a piece of it on the way out. Goes the way of Chesapeake. So just under a minute gone here in the second quarter.
No score yet.
No score, no points yet in the second quarter. Very similar to what we saw in the first.
Yeah.
Isaacs swings it over for Nichols. And now diving on the floor, and we're going to have a timeout called by Chesapeake.
This is the first timeout of the game, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, first timeout that we've had taken today. So far what we've seen, it's been Braylee Pistol. She scored 6 of the 8.
Mm-hmm.
for the Senators, and then obviously Abigail Isaacs. I believe it's all 4 free throws.
Yep.
So she has 4 free throws in this one. So Chesapeake, this game is about 9.5 minutes old, and Chesapeake has yet to hit a shot from the field.
Yeah, that's a very crazy stat, honestly. But, there's a lot of games to be continued, so hopefully we can get some scoring in here. It's definitely hard for Chesapeake. You can tell not having their leader or their freshman guard beside Isaacs. All the pressure's on her.
So Isaacs back out, trying to find a way to get some points on the board for the Panthers. A little bit of extension from the West defense now in the corner, and they got an open shot underneath. And it's number 22, Chloe Parrott, who's able to put it in. So Parrott, first bucket from the field for the Panthers, and they cut it to 2, 8-6 here early in the second quarter. Pistol lost the ball for a moment. Great defense out top, and now they're going to catch number 5, Sarah Dillon, with the foul.
Fouls on number 5, Sarah Dillon, her first. Team number 1.
Pistol with it out top. She'll swing it over. Wisman thought about the triple. Now trying to get down the lane. She went up with it, fumbled with it, and now threw it away. Isaacs pushing in transition, trying to beat the Senators down the floor. Can't do it. Pistol with the rebound on the shot. Back the other way. Pistol is going to have it tipped out in transition. Stays with the Senators. Also in the game for the first time is Trinidad for the Senators. Lauren Trinidad.
Transfer from Notre Dame into West before this upcoming season.
5'7" sophomore, and she'll catch it on the wing there. Goes in the post for Wisman. Turnaround jumper. Rattles around and falls, and she'll get a chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way. Macy Wisman pushes the Senators into double figures on that one. And now a chance to complete 3 the old-fashioned way. Wisman, one of the leading scorers on this Senators team, as she knocks down that free throw. 6-foot-tall junior. As now we move under just around the 5:30 mark. 11-6 Senators here in the second, and that one's turned over, goes back the way of West. So Pistol, she's been running the offense so far for West. Been the one to bring the ball down, keep them under control, and also lead them in scoring so far. She hasn't scored here in the second yet, but she scored most of the Senators' baskets early, and she is wide open. Wisman missed her, went up for the layup, no good. Lawless can't get it to go, and it's blocked and goes out of bounds. Wisman had Pistol wide open on that wing for a 3. Decided against it.
Nope, just didn't see her there.
So now you have Pistol being the one to inbound it, wanting to go to Lawless, and now they'll go with that same look to Trinidad on the wing. Trinidad into the post for Wisman, can't get it to go. Lawless, another offensive board, and she's fouled and will shoot 2.
There it is.
Maddox Lawless.
They've been looking for that down-low game this whole time. But it looks like there's going to be a change of call. They're going to call this a jump ball.
So,
It's
yeah.
gonna be Chesapeake ball.
I think the nearsighted official to us had a jump ball while the official under the basket had a different call.
Yeah.
Now with it down low, wanting to go to Parrott. She can't finish it. Quickly in transition, and we have a foul as they push it. In the game for the first time for Chesapeake is number 1, KJ Collins. She checked in for, it looks to be number 23, Abby Mitchell. And Chesapeake's going to go with another change here. Number 3, Holly Moore. She'll come in and give Sierra Nichols a break.
Has Chesapeake scored this?
Yes, Chesapeake has the layup. from
this
Parrott.
This is the definition of a low-scoring game.
And now Chesapeake matching will go to a 2-3. Throckmorton long three. Nice save by Lawless. Nice save by Trinidad. But it falls in the hands of the Panthers. Isaacs pushing back the other way. Long two floater puts it in. Nice shot by Abigail Isaacs.
Isaacs with the basket.
As Isaacs now has 6 points.
Yeah, she has 6 of Chesapeake's 8, 75% of their points. Throckmorton with it, goes in the post for Wisman.
Great move.
Aggressive turn by Wisman. And she knocks down the baby hook, and West goes ahead 13-8. Now with it on the wing. Swing to the corner. Trying to be patient with it here. And now this one's going to be thrown away into the backcourt. And now they will call the backcourt. A little bit of delay on that call.
Yeah. As I didn't know if they were going to call it there.
Yeah, it was a delayed call.
Maybe they thought it was tipped, maybe, or because actually Chesapeake's coach was calling for a timeout.
Well, just trying to do something to maybe be able to hold on to the possession. Throckmorton with it on the wing. She goes out top. Pistol lets it go from 3. Too long, no good. Isaacs with the rebound. She's pushing it, trying to get straight to the hole, and she's fouled. No shot. It'll be on the floor.
I'm starting to think there's something wrong with this wind. It's like every shot's long.
You see 1 or 2 missed threes, and you think, okay, it might just be a bad shooting night. But I truly think, I mean, these fans, it might just be because we're sitting right underneath it. But, yeah. I mean, it has seemed like there has been a breeze in the gym because there's a couple of these threes haven't even been close.
Yeah.
Isaacs gets the inbound. And on the wing, we're going to have a foul out there. Bingham is going to get dinged for that one against Collins.
Calls number 15, Grayson Bennett, return her first, team number 2.
It's only her first foul. Inbounding the ball is Sarah Dillon. She gets it out top for Isaacs. Collins thought about the triple. Hands off to Dillon. Dillon for Isaacs. Lets it go from 3. Long, and it trickles up over the top of the backboard and goes out of bounds. West will take over.
I wonder if we'll see a three-pointer.
It hasn't looked likely.
Them, but
the only way we've seen 3 was from Wisman getting 3 the old-fashioned way on a foul plus the free throw. Wisman spinning up, and she is fouled and will shoot 2.
If you notice, Wisman doing power moves down there in the post. I mean, she's receiving the ball, taking 1 step down, putting her elbow down a little bit and going up with it, and she's drawing the foul every time.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that there's a significant size advantage that West has with Lawless and Wisman over pretty much anyone that Chesapeake has. So if they're able to get the ball in the post, it's either A, going to force Chesapeake to double, or B, if they don't double, it's going to be a fairly easy basket for either one of those. And Wisman knocks down the second free throw, quickly getting Bruckner to the table. For a substitution, she will get Throckmorton. And the Senators, 4 of the 5 starters out there.
So this game is still kind of close. I mean,
has been fun to watch so far, 15-8. Chesapeake has really struggled to score so far, but they've played good enough defense to keep themselves in it. Dillon now cuts it across to Isaac, guarded by Carver. Isaac, a nice hesitation move, drops it off on a beautiful pass. Layup is good by Parrott.
That was big for Chesapeake. They really needed that bucket right there.
Quickly the other way. Bruckner goes down low. Wisman wide open for 2, and she puts it in.
Right back at him.
Macy Wisman, we've talked about it. They have the advantage down on the low block. And a nice cut there, nice find, and Wisman gets an easy 2. Swing, corner 3. No good from Dillon. Long rebound. Isaacs thought about it from way downtown. splitting the double. Isaacs trying to find one of her teammates, can't do it. Carver now pushing the other way. Gives it off. Buckner thought about it. Now she takes. 4-3, no good. Rebound down low. Bingham, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
This West team, I mean, they're gritty.
They are gritty.
They're getting rebounds, taking her straight back up, going through contact.
So that's going to be the second leading scorer today for Chesapeake, Chloe Parrott. She's done a good job playing in that low block area for Chesapeake. First free throw up by Bingham, no good. Chesapeake will go to their bench again. Graceland Bingham, junior, 5'10". Looks like they're going to have KJ Collins come out here to get a break. And we're going to have...
Shots waved off. She looks like she crossed the line.
Yeah, it'll be a lane violation on the shooter. So no second attempt there.
As the score stays, 17-10. 7-point game.
Fouls are 5-2, so West will be in the bonus for the remainder of the quarter. Chesapeake far from it. Throw into the corner, Abby Mitchell, and she'll turn it over. Trinidad throwing ahead for Carver. In low, Buckner, no good. Bingham got a piece of it. She's able to save it. Wisman running, hook shot, no good. And Mitchell comes down with the rebound. She's looking for her point guard, Isaacs, and she'll get it to her.
Honestly, if I'm Chesapeake, we got to start pushing the pace.
Yeah, Chesapeake, they've not been pushing the pace much at all this game. And now down 7 here late in the second. They're going to need to find some baskets here to keep it close. Mitchell
Timeout,
can't get rid of it. Chesapeake will call timeout. It'll be a 30-second timeout.
43.8 left on the game clock in the second quarter.
So Landon, 17-10. Obviously, it's been a defensive battle, but West has started to take advantage of that size advantage they have down low.
Yeah.
Going to Wisman a lot more. She scored most of the points here in the second quarter, and it's just been a lot of needing to take advantage of that for West because it's turned into a game where West has kind of even though Chesapeake has dictated the pace by playing slow, West has dictated the action by forcing turnovers even after long possessions and then finishing off when they need to.
Yeah. No, I would have to totally agree with you there, Gavin. You know, I think Chesapeake, a lot of pressures on Isaacs, especially because she doesn't have her second piece there with an injury, and most of the focus and pressure is on her, so she's having to relay this to her teammates, and West is just shutting it down as Isaacs actually gets to the rim there.
Yeah, so they ran a little nice inbound play there, just trying to get on the back cut to Isaacs, and she was fouled as she caught the ball going up with it, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. This is where her first 4 points came from, the free throw line. She has a total of 6, I believe. Looking to add to it, and she knocks down the first. West, they're going to go to their bench. Carver, she'll give Braley Pistol a break. Graceland Bingham will come out for Maddox Lawless.
I mean, Chesapeake's still in this game. In
Absolutely.
all honesty, if you're Chesapeake, you need to try to get this game down to a one-possession game going into halftime. That'd be the biggest thing.
Isaacs can't get the second to go. 17-11 here. Carver will walk it down, and West might be content to just hold for the final shot here. Trinidad swings over Bruckner. Now Trinidad, she'll let it go from 3. Long off the backboard, no good. Rebound by Buckner. Trinidad goes to Bruckner in the corner. 18 seconds. Wisman, turnaround, 2, puts it in. Macy Wisman. And the Senators push it out to 8, and we're going to have another timeout called. This one called by West.
I mean,
just trying to get organized on the final defensive possession.
Macy Wisman is just absolutely killing Chesapeake down low. They just can't stop her. I mean, they don't have the size to stop her.
No, they haven't.
She's doing power moves down there in the paint. Just power move, take it up.
Yeah, they've had no way to stop Wisman thus far. 19-11 here as we reach the end of the second period.
This might
neither of these teams really can score at will. But West has done a good job to manufacture some offense when when, frankly, the outside shooting for either team has been non-existent thus far.
I would still agree. This might be the first game this whole season I haven't seen a three-pointer made in the first half.
Yeah, and it's not for a lack of trying. Both teams have taken multiple three-pointers.
Yeah. They just can't hit them.
Final 10 seconds here in the half. Chesapeake looking for a basket. Isaacs out top. She'll go to Sarah Dillon. 4 seconds left. And now Isaacs turns, heaves from distance, banks it in! Wow. Abigail Isaacs with a much-needed triple to end the first half. 19-14 your score as we head into the locker room.
And just as I said, now I have seen every game with a first half three-pointer now.
That is an absolute huge triple there.
Yeah.
From Abigail Isaacs.
Yeah, I would have to totally agree with you there.
So we're going to take a break here. We'll be back momentarily with the second half. Your score, West 19, Chesapeake 14. We'll be right back here on River City Sports Media. And welcome back here to the Downtown Arena in Waverly, Ohio. Your score at halftime, West leads Chesapeake 19-14. Your sponsors for this stream from River City Sports Media, Brace Yourself Orthodontics, Calls Auto Sale LLC, Jesse E. Scott, attorney at law, the UPS store in Portsmouth, Toro Loco, the West Side Complex, and the Root in Gallipolis. As the teams return here from the locker room, we're just under 2 minutes away from the start of the second half. Landon, what did you see in that first half? Because it was a defensive battle for sure.
Yeah, I've seen great defense from both sides. A lot of teams shooting the three ball, it's just not falling. But at the end, we finally got to see the first three-pointer of the game. I think that could make a big difference, especially for Isaacs having to willpower this team with looks like Parrott helping her out. I think this second half will be great, and maybe Chesapeake goes on a run, but West is in a great opportunity to close out this game, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, it's going to come down to the fact that Wisman has led the way so far for the Senators. She has had 11 points. Other than that, it's been Pistol with 6 and Carver. She had the first two on two free throws early in the game.
Yep.
But on the other side, it's really going to come down to, can Abigail Isaacs will this team to a victory?
Yeah.
Because or can they get offense from anywhere else?
Yeah. As Abigail Isaacs leads the Chesapeake Panthers with 10 points after that three-pointer.
Yeah, she hit the huge triple at the end of the quarter to cut it down to 5, and that it is huge in a game where neither team's going to score 20 in the first half. A three-pointer like that makes a world of a difference.
Yeah, because now you're only down 5.
Yeah, so we're getting ready to get started here in the second half. 19-14 is your score. It's an exciting one so far. Like we said, these teams similar records on the year. West sitting at 14-9, Chesapeake at 14-8.
Similar records,
but obviously the disparity in at least the top half of the conference.
Yeah.
West is the top half of the conference in the SOC with teams the like of Wheelersburg and Waverly.
Yeah.
The 3 orange and black W's.
Yep. And then you got Fairland, Portsmouth, easily the top 2 best teams in Division 5.
Those 2 teams, it seems inevitable. You never want to jinx a team this early on, but it seems inevitable. Those teams split in the regular season. It seems that they're going to face off again. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah.
So it's going to be super exciting if we get that matchup again. West starting off the second half here, and it's quickly turned over by Carver, and they get it to Isaacs to reset out top. Chesapeake back the other way with it. Out top with it is Dillon. And they'll reset near the timeline. Now driving in, up for the layup is Mitchell, and she is fouled, and she'll shoot 2.
Great start for Chesapeake. Get a turnover and then go to the free throw line to make this a one-possession game.
So Mitchell will head to the line for the Senators. This first free throw is brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House, locations in Wheelersburg and Minford.
Yep. Great coffee house.
Wonderful.
Yep.
It's very good. Not living around here for college, I have certainly missed it, having it at my fingertips. Second free throw brought to you by Ryan Salmon State Farm, as Mitchell, she missed the first, second one up, no good. Rebound brought down by Wisman, and she will slow it up, and now Carver pushes the action, trying to beat Chesapeake before they're able to get set in their defense. Carver, driving, floater, is good. Haley Carver is able to get it to go.
Starts off the first score in the second half.
Yeah, just the same way she started off in the first half with the first 2 points of the game. Now she does it in the second. 21-14 your score. Out top with it is Isaacs. She'll pull it out and reset. Isaacs rejects the screen, going down the lane, and she's fouled and will shoot 2. Abigail Isaacs so far has 10 of the 14 scored by Chesapeake. First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House. Knocks it down. Pushes her total up to 12. Isaacs has shown some real fight here trying to keep her team in it. Now only down by 6. Second free throw brought to you by Ryan Salmon State Farm is good. And it cuts it back down to 5 where we were at the break. With it is Buckner on the wing. In the post is Wisman. Ruckner on the corner. Now she goes Bingham at the top. Carver, a nice long stride down the lane, lays it up and in. Haley Carver, all 4 for the Senators here in the second half. With it out top, Dillon trying to just protect the basketball, not trying to do too much with it. Throwing it in the post. They wanted to get Isaacs isolated, and now a foul on Bingham.
Foul number 15, Graceland Bingham. That's her 4th.
That's her 4th.
Yeah, Bingham, that's her 4th. And she's going to have to head to the bench. Maddox Lawless will check in. It might be the 4th quarter until we see her for the Senators again. So forced into an early substitution, 23-16 your score. West over Chesapeake. Throwing it down low, and it's turned over. Maddox Lawless took it away. Carver, long outlet here. Braley Pistol, spin move, layup is good. Braley Pistol pushes the Senators out ahead 9 now. Dillon with it out top. Now goes Parrott. She's guarded tightly by Carver out on the wing. And loses it. And now Chesapeake will want a timeout to talk it over, get a reset, and not try and force anything.
Yeah, I think that's a great timeout, especially going down by 9 now. West goes on a 4-0 run. You really need a timeout there. Reassess it.
Yeah, they're going to have to be really careful here, not turning the ball over too much, taking advantage of the possessions they have, because West is putting a lot of pressure on the half court. Once again, your sponsors for this game with River City Sports Media is Brace Yourself Orthodontics, Calls Auto Sale LLC, Jesse E. Scott Attorney at Law, the UPS store in Portsmouth, Toro Loco, the West Side Complex, and The Root in Gallipolis. So far, Macy Wisman has led all scorers with 11, but 8 from Braley Pistol and 6 from Haley Carver have put us where we are now with 25 for West, 16 for Chesapeake. Obviously, the winner of this contest moves on to face the top team of this side of the bracket in Fairland.
Tough matchup.
That is a tough matchup. Now, we mentioned this earlier. They played Minford before this game right here at the downtown arena in Waverly. And Minford led after the first quarter, 13-11. 1 point, they were up 6 in the second quarter. But after they cut it, Fairland cut it to 1. Minford went back ahead by 4. Layup from Isaacs, no good. Rebound brought down by West. A switch was flipped in that game. In transition, layup no good. She'll shoot 2. But as I was saying, a switch was flipped in that game, and a 30-point second quarter put the Lady Dragons ahead by 18. They ended up winning that game by 34. So Braley Pistol to the line. Your first free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House is good. And for the first time, the Senators move ahead by double digits with 5:13 to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw is up and good by Pistol. She adds 2 more. 27-16 your score. Isaacs will walk it down. Throws it on the wing for Mitchell. Mitchell thought about the triple. Now she swings to the corner. Back out top for Isaacs. Isaacs head fake. Wanted to drive. Now she will. Up for the layup, and it's good. Abigail Isaacs fighting through the contact, and now she has a chance to get 3 the old-fashioned way.
Just keep it a minute.
Abigail Isaac is having a great individual effort, and notably the 3rd foul on Haley Carver. Free throw by Isaacs. Hits the back iron and then drops it in. Carver staying in the game with 3 fouls, and she'll throw it away. She actually threw that pass to her head coach on the sideline. So if I'm not mistaken, that moves Carver up to 13 for the game, or 15 for the game. So the only Panther to score here in the second half. They go back to Isaacs. She's guarded by Carver. Isaacs pulling it out and resetting out top. Little compact 4-high set. Now on the back door. Mitchell for the layup, blocked by Wisman. Senators pushing in transition. Carver lost it for a moment. Diving on the floor, and it trickles out of bounds. Goes the way of the Panthers.
I mean, Chesapeake's, they're getting stops. I mean, they're getting the stops that they need. They're just not executing on the offensive end.
Yeah, we talked about all game that there has to be someone else to score outside of Isaacs, and they haven't found that person yet. Sarah Dillon, she had the ball in her hands a lot, operating the offense, bringing it down, and initiating. Now out on the wing is Sierra Nichols, and it's turned over, and it's a foul in transition from Isaacs. Not quite a clear path foul. Abigail Isaacs, only her 2nd foul, so well out of foul trouble. (27-19). Carver with it out top, waiting patiently for the Senators to get set. Now Carver is thrown away, and it goes into the hands of Isaacs, struggling to pick the basketball up. Now Isaacs, floater, no good. Rebound, fighting for it is Lawless. And we're going to have a foul underneath. That's going to go against number 22, Chloe Parrott. Her 3rd. So another Panther in foul trouble. Now the Panthers, sensing the urgency, will come out. Looks to be a 1-2-2 press. Pistol dropping it off. Buckner can't finish the 2. Wisman on the follow puts it in. Macy Wisman continues leading the Senators in scoring. Throwing down low. Thought about Parrott. Now Isaacs, long triple. Front iron, no good. And Lawless, another rebound. And now they're going to get Lawless on the travel. And Chesapeake will take over.
Yeah, I mean, Isaacs is just doing mostly everything for the Chesapeake Panthers tonight. She's trying her hardest out here. You can tell she's always going to the rim, always trying to find the bucket, but she can't connect on some of them.
Throw out on the wing. Nichols lets it go from 3. Too long off right, and now Parrott on the follow, not able to get it in.
As this game is still in reach for the Chesapeake Panthers.
Chesapeake is right there. They're just going. We've said it all game. They have to find someone outside of Abigail Isaacs to score the basketball.
As Wisman leads the Lady Senators with 13 points on the night.
First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House. No good from Parrott. Throckmorton will return, checking in for Carver. Carver with 3 fouls so far.
As both teams have under 4 scorers. Chesapeake with 2 scorers on the game, and West has 3 scorers total.
Second free throw brought to you by Ryan Salmon State Farm is good from Parrott. That moves her total to 5 on the game. Pistol now pushes it across. Maddox Lawless gives it in. Wisman kick to the corner, wanted Throckmorton, but she's fouled in the process.
That's going to be the 4th foul on Chesapeake. Next foul for either team will be the bonus.
Yeah, for the rest of
And that's
both
gonna
teams will be
Parrott's
shooting for the
4th.
rest of the period.
Parrott's 4th.
Yes, that is. So Chloe Parrott heads to the bench with her 4th foul. And that causes alarm for the Panthers. And now it's turned over. Abigail Isaac in transition, lays it up and in. Abby Isaacs, 29-22. Throwing it ahead. Bruckner loses it out of bounds, stays with West. This has been a tremendous individual effort by Isaacs there, getting that steal, getting out in transition.
Yeah, I'd have to totally agree with you.
Pistol. Nice set there. Wisman to Pistol, lays it off for Maddox Lawless. Lays it up and in, 31-22.
2 minutes.
Senators ahead by 9 here in the third quarter. Scoring has definitely picked up here in the second half. Isaacs trying to cut through the lane, bumps into Lawless, and it's turned over. Pistol tried to spin, lost the ball as she did it. Now swings corner. Throckmorton, nice pass into Wisman, and she is fouled across her chin by Abby Mitchell. But she'll go to the line and shoot 2. Abby Mitchell picks up her 3rd. Lady Panthers have only gone, it looks like they've only gone 2 deep, and they might be forced to go even deeper in their bench if the foul trouble persists. First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House, no good by Wisman. Minute 48 left here in the third quarter. Wisman, second free throw, rattles around and falls. Macy Wisman. Back the other way. Isaacs. And now a foul.
Some to the line.
KJ Collins is fouled. Looks to be on Throckmorton. And in the bonus, now that will send KJ Collins to the line.
First one's no good.
First one brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House, no good. Collins not able to get to go. Sophomore guard for the Panthers. Second one brought to you by Ryan Salmons, State Farm, no good. 32-22 your score. Pistol goes behind the back. Now swing over to Wisman down the lane. Wisman high off the glass. One bounce off the front iron and drops in.
Wow.
Great.
Macy Whitman, have yourself a game.
That is a great take by Wisman. 34-22. West starting to pull away here in quarter number 3. Throw inside, Abigail Isaacs, and she'll throw it away. West takes over, 59 seconds.
West can really put this game away right here if they get a bucket.
55 seconds left here in the third. Pistol bringing it down. West pushing the action much more here. Out top, Pistol. Now goes Throckmorton. Trying to break down this 2-3 zone. Swing other side. Throckmorton now inside. Wisman can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound, puts it back in. Macy Wisman. Senators by 14. Isaacs trying to keep her team in it. Now KJ Collins. Nichols for 3. No good. Long rebound to Collins. Collins. Swing Nichols. Back over for Dillon. She'll pull it out. Final shot of the third quarter. 8 seconds left. Inside. Isaacs cuts through. Nice move. Can't get it to go. Gets her own rebound. 3 seconds now. Turnaround. Gets it to go. Abby Isaacs cuts it down to 12 at the end of 3, but it was all West Senators in that third quarter. 36-24. The Senators over the Chesapeake Panthers. Once again, your sponsors of this stream here on River City Sports Media is Brace Yourself Orthodontics, Calls Auto Sales LLC, Jesse E. Scott Attorney at Law, the UPS Store in Portsmouth, Toro Loco, the West Side Complex, and The Root in Gallipolis. Once again, the winner of this contest advances to the district championship game a week from today right here at the downtown arena, and then they will take on Fairland. And Fairland is a talented team. A good group of seniors with a lot of underclassmen to support them. So pretty big expectation. So 36-24. West leads over the Panthers. Landon, we go here to the fourth quarter. What does Chesapeake need to do to try and get back into this?
Abby Isaac's going to have to start hitting some threes. They're going to have to start taking more threes. I think that would be the best option for them.
It's come down to the fact that it's come down to they're just going to have to start hitting outside shots. They take one there with KJ Collins. She can't get it to go. 36-24. West will take over possession now. Carver returns to the game. She's playing with 3 fouls. But also they have Chloe Parrott out there for Chesapeake playing with 4 fouls. Carver cutting through the lane, can't finish. Nice rebound there. Isaacs pushing it in transition. Isaacs driving the lane. Off of Isaacs. Goes the way of West.
That hurts.
That hurts. That was an opportunity to cut it down to 10 on that drive. She wasn't able to get by. With it is Carver. Now swing over, and it's tipped. Isaacs, another steal. Pushing in transition. Isaacs through the contact, can't finish it. Trinidad with the rebound. Back the other way. Braley Pistol slicing through the lane, can't finish. Pistol
battling.
Almost came up with it for a moment, can't get it now. Nichols throwing it down low. Layup by Parrott is good. Chloe Parrott, her 7th point of the game.
Chesapeake needed that bad. It looks like they're coming out here in a zone press.
2-2-1 press here, and they break it fairly easily. And now it's picked off by Nichols. Nichols going back the other way with it.
Big 3 right here.
Swing, other side, 3-pointer is good. Sarah Dillon from 3. And now we're going to have an official timeout here. Going to need tie some shoes. Got to make sure you get a double knot in there so we don't have to have this.
Maybe a little bit of a timeout, but not having to take one.
Yeah, but nonetheless, a huge triple there. I believe Sarah Dillon hits the triple.
Yeah, that's her first points of the game.
First points of the game, period, from someone not named Abigail Isaacs or Chloe Parrott. And they cut it to 7. Chesapeake right back in it. Wisman, too strong, but she'll shoot 2. Don't know if I completely agree with that. I mean, obviously, I'm not on the court. I didn't have a great angle of it. So there might have been some body contact I didn't see, but Wisman, it just seemed she shot it like she was expecting contact and overshot it.
Yeah, I totally agree.
First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House. She'll knock it down. 37-29. West leads over Chesapeake. 6:14 left in the ballgame. Wisman, second free throw is good. That one brought to you by Ryan Salmon's State Farm. Isaacs bringing it down. Chesapeake has struggled to score here in the half-court offense. And Dillon trying to get an entry pass. She lost it. Pistol layup is good. And all that progress Chesapeake made to cut into it, it's right back out to 10 from, or 11 with West, 40-29. Swing out top, Abigail Isaacs wanting to go to KJ Collins, and now Isaacs comes up with it down the lane. She's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
As Abby Isaacs, I mean, whew.
She's doing everything she can to
Yeah.
keep her team in this. But down 11 here in the fourth quarter. They need these free throws bad. First one up and good, brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House, locations in Minford and Wheelersburg. Second free throw is brought to you by Ryan Salmons State Farm, and it's going to hit the front iron and drop in. West pushing the ball down the floor. Returning to the game is Bingham. She has 4 fouls and playing with them. On the other side, 3-point by Pistol, no good. And it will trickle out of bounds, goes the way of Chesapeake. Not much, even with the lead, not much success from the outside from the Senators. I don't believe they hit a shot. They've hit a shot from beyond the arc.
No. As with those last free throws from Westman, that puts her on to 20 points for the game.
So she has exactly half of the Senators' points. Now with it, down low, Isaacs fighting with Carver, and Carver will pick up a foul, and I think that's going to be her 4th. Waiting for scoreboard confirmation. It is.
Gavin's always right.
So Bingham and Carver will both be playing with 4, just like Parrott for Chesapeake. Isaacs in the post, working against Carver, can't get it to go. Carver back the other way with it, throwing it ahead. Down low, Bingham. Now the layup by Pistol, no good. Parrott with the rebound.
I mean, Chesapeake's still in this game, but they gotta pick up the pace here.
Collins pushes it across the timeline, now gives Dillon. Isaacs, she'll pull from 3. No good. Long rebound, that should be off of West.
Yep.
And it will stay with the Panthers.
Now, I'm very excited. This has been a great game, but this next game coming up on our tab, I'm very excited for that game.
Yeah, if you're a fan of high school basketball, coming up next, Piketon and Wheelersburg will be playing right here out on the other side of the bracket. We'll have more for you during that stream right here on our YouTube channel with River City Sports Media. And the lob pass inside, not able to complete it. And now Wisman will take it away. Wisman pushing back the other way. Working down low, Wisman layup no good. Back the other way comes Chesapeake. Down the lane, Isaacs, a hard contact, blocking foul down low, and she'll shoot 2. And that is on Braley Pistol.
You can tell Abby Isaacs is very tired.
Yeah, that is not the first bit of hard contact that she has taken today. Probably won't be the last, and she'll go to the line and shoot 2. And she is taking a moment. The refs are giving her a moment to just catch her breath, because that was a hard fall there. Abigail Isaacs, first free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House is good. Cuts it to 8 now. So Bingham will head back to the bench. Returning is Maddox Lawless. Second free throw brought to you by Ryan Salmon State Farm. It is good from Isaacs. Cuts it back to 7. We are back in it. 24 points by Abby Isaacs today. 24 of the 33 for the Panthers. Isaacs playing some tight defense out top. Carver with it. Driving baseline. Haley Carver lays it up and in. Back out to 9. Chesapeake back the other way. Out top, Isaacs. Running floater, no good. Wisman with the rebound. She'll give it over Carver. Isaacs trying to chase in behind to get the steal. Can't do it. Carver nearly went back court. Haley Carver out top, 3-11. And she's going to force Chesapeake to come out and guard her.
Yeah.
West
Waste
in
of
no
time.
hurry. Driving the lane. Up for the layup is Bruckner. No good. And now Wisman offensive board. She'll go to the line.
Chance to extend her point lead to 22.
Yeah, she's had 20 of the Senator 22 today. And that is going to do it for Chloe Parrott.
Yep. As she contributed with, looks like she had 7 points on the night.
The 5'8" sophomore will exit for the final time in this contest. Second leading scorer, first free throw, brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House, is no good. Maddox Lawless back out of the game. And now we're going to have a full timeout here as Chesapeake's going to want to talk this over. So let's do a scoring recap. Lando, I'll throw it to you. What's the scoring totals looked like? Not many scorers on either side for the teams today.
First, let's look at Chesapeake. They've had 3 scores so far in the game for them. Sarah Dillon with 3. I have Abigail Isaac with 23 points. And Chloe Parrott with 7.
She is 7. Okay.
Yep. So, and for the West Senators, I have Haley Carver with 8. Brayley Pistol with
Looks like she's around 10, right?
12.
12.
I got her with 12. And then I have Macy Westman with 20.
Yeah, so it has been a monumental effort today by the big 3 with West. I think Lawless chipped in with 2 there as well.
Yeah.
But it has just been all West here, especially in the second half. The offense has really picked up. And it's put it to the point where Chesapeake's, they're going to have to hit some big shots here down the stretch.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Second free throw that is about to come here from Macy Wisman, brought to you by Ryan Salmons at State Farm. Here at the Downtown Arena in Waverly, Ohio, 42-33 your score in this playoff matchup here in Division 5. Wisman, the second free throw is up and good, and the lead is back to 10. Abigail Isaacs doing anything to keep her team in this game. 43-33 your score. Isaacs out top. Now swing to the other side for KJ Collins. Not trying to turn the ball over, being patient with it. Collins, little side reset. Now gives it out top Isaacs. Isaacs thought about the long triple. Now she calls Collins up to set her a screen. She gets a good one. Wants to drop it off for her teammate, Abby Mitchell. Not able to find her, and it's turned over. And now Chesapeake
In desperation mode.
Desperation mode. They're trying to press here, trying to force turnovers. Carver takes it. In a 1-2-2 press. Carver is trapped, and she's going to travel, and there's the turnover that Chesapeake needs.
Yeah. Only down by 10.
2 minutes left here in the ball
Never
game.
say never.
Out top with it is Abigail Isaacs. Layup up, no good. Throw over to Carver. Carver out top with it. West looking to try and put the nail in the coffin here. Brayley Pistol calls for the screen. Rip through. Carver being patient with it, not trying to force anything. Now she drives, loses it for a moment, retains possession. Minute 30 left in the ball game. Wisman will pull it out. Chesapeake not showing much urgency to get out and guard them. just trying to protect from a drive. Lob in, Wisman, shot no good, foul on Mitchell, and that will send Wisman to the line.
Number 23, Abby Mitchell. That's her fourth.
So Abby Mitchell picks up her fourth,
Back to the line, 2 more shots.
and it will send Wisman back to the line. First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House is good.
And that's going to be her 22nd point on the night.
Wisman's second free throw is good. That one brought to you by Ryan Sammons at State Farm. .33 for the Panthers, 45 for the Senators. Abigail Isaac driving the lane. Foul, it is a block. And Isaac will shoot 2. Minute 10 left here in the game.
You know, even if Chesapeake doesn't win this game, we have to give our flowers to Abigail Isaac. You know, she's been playing her heart out. She's trying her hardest. You know, she's leading the game in scores so far. And, you know, just props to her. Putting it all on her line. This is going to most likely be her final game if the score stays how it is. So props to Abigail Isaac.
Yeah, first free throw up and good there by Abigail Isaac. And now Abby Mitchell will check out. And also, that foul on Grayson Bingham was her 5th, so she will leave the game. Second free throw by Isaacs is up and good, cuts it to 10.
Abby Isaacs with the free throws.
Quickly back the other way. Now driving in, Wisman up for the layup. She is fouled, and she will shoot 2. Just under a minute to play here at the downtown arena.
Foul number 1, KJ Collins. It's her first.
So KJ Collins will pick up the foul,
Wisman, 2 shots.
and Wisman will head to the line. First free throw brought to you by Adams Flying Pig Coffee House is good. And we'll have a substitution again. Carver will check out. She'll get a nice ovation from the fans. Obviously what is one of the upperclassmen for the Senators. Wisman's second free throw up and good, brought to you by Ryan Sammons at State Farm. She's replaced by Shelby Hurst, the freshman. Isaacs back the other way. And now 50 seconds. Isaac lets it go from 3, no good. Buckner gets the rebound, and they'll come back down the other way. 40 seconds left here. Wisman out top. Chesapeake not pushing for a foul, and now Isaacs will foul. As we're just around 30 seconds left in this ball game, Abigail Isaacs picks up her 4th foul. That'll send Braylee Pistol to the line. First free throw brought to you by Adams Fine Pig Coffee House. And this one from Pistol knocked in, pretty much puts it out of reach.
Yeah.
And Macy Wisman will check out for Maddox Lawless. And a nice ovation.
Did do it, though. Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
He did score 13 points in 30 seconds.
You never know, but it seems like West is starting to call off the dogs here.
Yeah.
Pistol. Second free throw brought to you by Ryan Sammons at State Farm is no good. Maddox Lawless gets the rebound, put back, no good. Back comes Isaacs. 13 seconds left here. Or 13-point lead, I'm sorry, and that goes out of bounds. West will take over.
And
Substitution here. Throckmorton will take Pistol out.
And that will just about do it.
That should just about do it.
As with 23 seconds left, West will just look out to dribble out this ball here over to Lolis. And Lolis is fouled. She will go to the line for 2 to extend the lead to a 15-point game. Lolis with 2 points on the night, trying to extend it to 4. 17.6 seconds left in this game. West is leading 48-35. As checking in will be Bree Messer for the West Senators and Abby Mitchell for the Chesapeake Panthers, as Abigail Isaacs will sub out for the last time.
25 points, 12 for 13 from the line.
And subbing out for the West Senators will be Kayla Throckmorton, and subbing in will be Harrison. Lawless. The second. No good. Rebounded. Chesapeake taking it down the floor here. It will be Collins. Collins over. That will be Mitchell on the three. 4 seconds left as this game clock will be running out. Your final score will be 48-37. Excuse me. The Chesapeake or the West Senators will pull off the win here in the downtown arena, and they will be moving on to the district finals to take on the Fairland Dragons. The scoring recaps for this game tonight. Abigail Isaacs ends with 27 points, 27 of the 37. Chloe Parrott ends with 7, and Sarah Dillon with 3. And to add on, Abby Mitchell scores 3 points, 2 in that scoring for Chesapeake. For West, it will be Braylee Pistol with 13 points. Will be Lawless with 2, Bigham with 2, Carver with 8, and Macy Westman, your leading scorer for your winning team, with 23 points. Wow. Macy Westman, have yourself a night. And congrats to the Portsmouth West Senators advancing to the district finals. And before we leave you off, before we turn on to our next stream, we would like to thank our sponsors. Brace Yourself Orthodontics, Calls Auto Sales, Jesse E. Scott Attorney at Law, the UPS Store, Toro Loco, West Side Complex, The Root, and Adam Flying Pig and Ryan Salmons. We appreciate you guys for tuning in tonight. We will be back in about 15 to 20 minutes with our second match of the night, where the Piketon Red Streaks will take on the Williamsburg Pirates in an absolute classic that you guys will not want to miss. Thank you guys.